Hello and welcome, I'm Joshua Barnes and you're watching NewsX World. Let's first take a look at our headlines. Tensions have escalated in the Middle East after Iran and Israel carried out attacks following an unprecedented assault on Iranian nuclear and military facilities. Israel says Tehran will burn if further missiles are launched, while stating that 20 Iranian commanders were killed in Friday's strikes. Meanwhile, world leaders have continued in calls for de-escalation and calm amid rising tensions, as the Pope calls for responsibility and reason from both sides. Meanwhile, Iran says nuclear talks with the US scheduled for Sunday in Oman are meaningless after the strikes on nuclear infrastructure. The government of India has stressed the need for an extended surveillance of the Boeing 787 Dreamliner series. Ram Manohar Naidu, the civil aviation minister, highlighted that the decoding of a recovered black box will provide further information on why the crash occurred. Ukraine says they have received around 1,200 bodies from Russia, though Russian news agency TASS reports it didn't receive any of its dead soldiers. President Zelensky says that fighting is raging on, as Russia's defense ministry reports to have destroyed 110 Ukrainian drones. Gaza medics say that 23 people have been killed in the enclave, with many of those dead near aid sites. Israel has ordered residents in and around Khan Yunis to head westwards as Operation Gideon's Chariot continues, with more than 50 hostages dead and alive still being held by Hamas. Thousands of protesters are set to take to the streets today in the US as preparations continue ahead of Donald Trump's military parade. Meanwhile, US Marines deployed to Los Angeles have made their first known detention of a civilian amidst unrest. Kazakhstan says that Russian nuclear giant Rosatom will lead the construction of the first atomic power plant in the country. Proposals were also made by the state-owned China National Nuclear Corporation, as well as French and South Korean companies. And in sport, South Africa have beaten Australia in the World Test Championship final at Lords after a stunning comeback. Opener Aidan Markram was the hero for South Africa, scoring a calculated but majestic 100 as the victors chased down an unlikely total of 282 in London. Tensions between